Okay, so this is all the greens that we cut up. Now you're going to think that it's going to be really hard to get all these greens in this cast iron pot, but like I said, you'd be amazed at how much they've shrunk down. So this has been simmering for a little bit, and basically all you do is you start taking the greens and you push them under the broth. And in a little while, the house is going to smell absolutely delicious. Now, these greens, they can cook all day. In my opinion, the longer they cook, the better they taste. Like I said, this is a homemade bone broth that I am boiling them in. You can certainly do them in water. You can do a vegetarian style. For my vegetarian family and friends out there, it is absolutely possible, but for today's intents and purposes, I'm just showing you how we like to eat them. So you can see they've already started shrinking down quite a bit. You can also add a bay leaf if you desire. And I know one very dear friend of mine, she used to be an anesthesiologist that I worked with, she would add a little bit of sugar to her greens.
So you could actually just buy vegetable broth?
Yes, vegetable broth, and if you wanted to add maybe, some liquid smoke flavor or just the taste of the vegetables with spices, that would be completely fine. And I have made homemade vegetable broths. It's just a matter of saving up all your scraps when you're cooking and throwing them in the freezer and making a broth when you've got enough ingredients. So you can see how this has already started to shrink down, and we're almost at the end of our bowl. We are going to put a lid on this and let it simmer all day, and then probably I'll make a batch of cornbread to go with it. You can't have greens without cornbread.
So you could actually add water to that if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm. The greens themselves will put out a little bit of water, so the water level in this will rise. But we'll do a taste test in a couple hours and see if we need to add anything.
Okay.
Greens.